Hey, look at all the amazing, good-looking people here today. Jeez. How's it going, everyone? Yeah, I'm telling you, I was checking up what NASA was saying, what the Pentagon was saying. The fan's on, it's directly on me, and it's going to be disturbing probably the microphone a little bit. So if it is, don't be shy to let me know if it's screwing up the sound, because this microphone picks up really well. And NASA, there's the Secretary of Press, a whole bunch of people talking. Same bullcrap that they're saying, but and I got a medical warning. Since I'm a doctor, they want me to stop talking about medicine. So go figure. Got some live streams taken down, threats that they're going to not permit me to do live streams anymore. So we're just going to pretend that nothing's going on. And well, for here, this platform will be for my moon and my space research. And I'm going to bite my tongue. But you're going to hear me on all the platforms and every chance I get to talk about what's going on. But yeah. Oh, I spelled meant wrong too. I'm meeting. It was a bad start to the live stream, I guess. And no, we're not in May. We're in June. Thanks. Which I just found out today, I guess. So my eyes were pretty bad. Really bad. Really hiding it now. Looking good, actually, compared to what I was looking at. I was going to put up an image of what my eyes looked like. And I said, oh, my God. No. I'm not going to. Screw that. I said they'll believe me. Just like I had a welding flash. And I don't think it's because I was filming UFOs. I was, but I didn't get any flashes from them. So I don't know. It was just very odd. Hey, Darla. How's it going? So we have Dusty yo, brother. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Oh, wrong stream? No, it was me, man. Yeah, dumbass Bruce. Dana Shiver. Hey, Sugarburger. Where's Dana Shiver? I don't see Dana Shiver yet. She must be lower. Darla sees people way before me, before I even see them. There's no Dana in the chat for me yet. I'll have to scroll down. Andrew L., how's it going? Hey, yo. Hey, Bern. Nice to see you. Big news starting to come out about everything. Yeah, they're starting to talk about some stuff. Well, on my end, the Pentagon and stuff, I saw them talk for a minute, then they talked for 3 minutes, and they said 228 times, and they said 16 words. It was all I was looking on the Black Vault, Andrew L., on the Black Vault, checking out to see what was going on. So, and yeah, YouTube threatening me to give me strikes if I don't stop talking about medicine. Okay. I'm a medical misinformer. Yay! And an anti-vaxxer. Mikhail Simpson. Let's do this. There she is. I'm not touching you, lol. Why not? You should be. I mean, you're too far. Like a 3D print Dana through my computer. Lots going on. We have, for those, I have a couple of platforms now, and I've always had the same ones. I want to reach out to my patrons. Don't forget, Saturday there is a live stream, and I'm giving that away. I had a lot of problems, Darla, which she is the painter. I'm going to show it to you a lot closer. A lot of problems, Darla, just writing a post on Patreon that I was going to give it away. They don't even want me saying that I'm going to give it away because we're not allowed doing raffles. We're not allowed mentioning at all even the word giveaway now, I guess. Just freedom of speech. They're pushing it hard. They're really pushing it hard. But of course, like I said, it was the first week of disclosure was supposed to be when we're going to give it away, because obviously disclosure is now, right? And it's continuing on. There's some things coming out, but Darla, you did an amazing job on it. You can see some of the light. No, it looks worse with the light. You can see it really well, eh? And of course, I say it every time. Darla must be really insulted of me showing it on the webcam, because you can't see most of the details over the lips and the nose, around the eyes and everything. But yeah, I don't care, Darla. It looks great. Even on my shitty stream. Trust me. And of course, there's no room. I wanted to put it there. I put it where my ego was. But that's going to be pretty cool. Pretty awesome. I'm too far from the channel now. I'll put it up on the other side here. Yeah, that's what I'll do, actually. One minute, please. I should write Bruce Sees All at the back of my chair, eh? All right, that's awesome. There we go. I wanted people to see it. Sitting over the skull there. Now it's an awesome painting. And so for the patrons, because I know some of you are here, Saturday, 8 o'clock, for the first time, I'm going to try streaming from the thing. I got so much going on this weekend. And since my eyes were bad, it was the worst timing for my eyes to be bad. I got StreamYard understood. I went to look at StreamYard. We will be doing some tests this weekend, Sunday, because I need some help from you all. So Sunday, there'll be another test stream. Don't be surprised when you see test stream. It'll be just a bunch of junk that I'm trying to get prepared, because Physical Astronomy and I, TECHNOTHANKS, we're going to have ourselves a nice chat. I'm going to ask him when he can, and whenever he's able to, we'll just do a straight up chat, and hopefully, and we'll have people on the side also if you want to ask any questions. TECHNOTHANKS has been doing the research on the moon for a long time. He touches everything that's NASA images, Mars, Venus. He talks a lot about them. He talks about the missions, which a lot of stuff that I don't know myself, the older missions and the planets. He knows a lot about the moons, Saturn, Jupiter, and everything like that. He knows a lot more than me about that. And he also shows a lot of the images, which I never do here. So it's maybe a little extra if you guys head over to TECHNOTHANKS, and you'll be hearing all about them. I never force anyone to go to anyone's channel. Do go to the channel you want to go to. But a lot of us hang out there. A lot of us, not enough of us. And you guys can also check out Physical Astronomy. We'll get the link up in the community. I'll put it up in this in the description of this stream after. So I'm happy to be able to be on. It's hot here today, boy. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Michael Simpson, thanks again for being here. Got a new video out of flying in Soyuz. Aha. Yeah, well, listen, you know that I'm talking like I'm stuttering like the Pentagon was this afternoon with this thing. I'm just looking at all the people arrive all of a sudden. It sort of scared me because I just saw about 600 people arrive all of a sudden, which I'm not upset. Always happy. Everything. Merci, Thomas Ribas. J'ai réussi à voir en remontant jusqu'en haut. Thanks, Thomas. Scrolling back down, everything's all over the place here. Jay, Rocco, how's it going? Hello, Jay. Nice to see you. Matt Powers, what's up to you, man? Christopher Rollins is in the house. Taylor Michael Thompson. Hey, Bruce, sounds great. Yeah, it's going to be cool. Patrons is first live stream on Patreon Saturday. And for the members here, those of you, which I see lots of you here, the members, that's you, everybody, do be around a Sunday, which will make it Sunday afternoon probably, because evening would probably not be the best time, probably around 1 o'clock Montreal time, to do another giveaway. I just want to give away that shirt also. So I've been promising everyone, and it's oversized space shirt. So ladies can wear it as a gown or give it to some fat guy. Either way, put it in your dryer, whatever. It's the wrong size for me. To give you an idea, it's too big for me. Okay, no, it's about my size. Not many things are too big for me, actually. Thanks, Desiu. Who else is here? There's Danish Ivor. I thought it smelled like the butter. And Jay, a lot better. I'd say probably about 92% better. And it's unswollen. What happened is the eye got so swollen, this one, especially this one on this side, and my cheek started coming out here in the side of my face I had violently red lines, cracked lines, like my face got all dry, like a reaction, an allergic reaction. My eyelids got really hard and it wouldn't bend, and it was it was pretty wretched. It was pretty bad. It hurt a hell of a lot. I've always had dry eye problems, but that was the limit. And I honestly think that it just may be the screen here. That's why I'm looking at you guys with the lights way down right now. And I can look towards the light now, at least. But the past few days, I wasn't able to go outside at all. I was like a vampire inside with the blinds closed, which is how I like it, actually. Maybe I am a vampire. Hey, JT, how's it going? I have a mouse pad that doesn't work anymore. Just I'm moving around and it's not working very well. Maybe because it's 10 years old. The only pad I've ever used with my computers is this bloody pad. And look, it's getting shiny. I washed it and it's not working. It's just not working anymore. Aside from that, everything's great. No, Andrew, no more Kung Flu fun. I can't even talk about it anymore because of what we talked about last stream. I almost got shut down. So trying to change platforms. Yeah, I'm already on all the platforms and they're not going to be around anyways. YouTube will be the only one. By the way, BitChute closed. They closed my BitChute. Just to let you all know. They don't want me talking there either. So Odyssey, I'm signed up there on Odyssey. When I go down here, I'll be on odyssey.com. I'm already there. Already signed up. Bruce sees all is there. So when I go down here, you guys know it'll be a website. That's the only thing I'm going to do is to have my own website. Everyone's going to be able to contact me and come in as usual, like I've always done. Maybe I'll get a free section up too, and I'll do things very differently once I get my my website up. That's for sure. I mean, we're not going to hide it. Look at with Jones, Alex Jones, what's going on with him. Blocking him on all platforms, and that's often what happens when you push the note a little bit. But I've always been usually strictly reserved to talking about the captures that I'm seeing on the moon, and I'm going to stick to that pretty much. You know, if they start blocking me because I'm talking about NASA and the Pentagon talking about UFOs, well, it's just too freaking bad. I ain't going to stop talking about it. I'll get the ads off and I'll put up members. People will become members, and I'll redesign, and in a couple of years I'll be able to have a tiny salary. What do you want me to say? I'm not gonna let them win. I'm throwing it out there. Dan Savino tweet ET last night. You'd have to mention it. I have not heard about that one yet, so I guess you guys have been checking also. So we got NASA that talked, if I'm not mistaken, June 1st or June 2nd. They talked, I think it was Nelson that was talking. Didn't say much. They talked for about 2 minutes, 1 minute and 45 seconds. A lot of ums and ums. And don't forget, it's the highest insult hearing this from NASA that said there's a lot of mysteries out there in space, and there's a lot of natural phenomena that sometimes is, mistaken for. They didn't say this in their own words, mistaken, but they just said there's a lot of weird light phenomena out there that's, and a lot of miracles in the universe that happen that are unexplained. So they're not talking about UFOs much. Well, where I was listening to, this was on the Black Vault. You got the Pentagon press secretary. Who is he? I think he's John F. Kirby or something like that. I had some papers here. I'm starting to have a lot of papers around here. I'm going to have to get myself some books to write them all in. 2016, there was a drone swarm test that was declassified recently. 2016, it looks like a bunch of bugs swarming all over the place. Well, actually, I'll be able to show you right here. What do you think the drone looks like? I had the chance to see I know lots of you won't believe me, but just look it up. The swarm was in. Are we allowed to say, mentioning the lake? YouTube. It's China Lake in California, and that is basically what the drone looks like. Right there. Yeah, boy. No effing jokes. And this 2 days after I showed my the video of something that I caught going by during the day, they show that. That was a swarm of drones. So they had thousands, or I don't know how many, hundreds of thousands of drones that were all, you have to look that up on the Black Vault. It's scary as hell. All the drones flying all over the place. And yeah, they look like birds. They look like bugs until you start really zooming up, and then you look at them and you go, oh my gosh, the drones, you can see the wings sideways. It's the exact same bloody model as the unknown object that I saw. Look it up for yourself. And during the video, you're going to have to pause it. They don't zoom up on the drones, but I saw it. It's got two wings in the center, if I'm not mistaken. These things are micro drones, and they're going forward, backwards, up and down, and they are moving. They are going fast. That is some other stuff that they declassified. So they're still talking about updating America's, the three branches of military, updating the defense, right? We had some people talking from energy in the United States, head of energy back in the days, always talking to the formers, mentioning that possibly we would have to update the American defense wall, if you want. Why? I don't understand why all of a sudden at the last minute. Obviously, if all these this money and funding is coming out of like causing inflation, where they are literally spending more money than there is to spend, because they are definitely going to update something. The $6 trillion or $7 trillion Biden's budget that he's talking about, I'm pretty sure it's not for parks and recreations. It's going to be for defense or whatnot. And don't take that for granted. Again, I'm not the news. We're here to talk. That's how it used to be in the olden days. People used to be able to talk about something. Even if someone was talking about a situation that was totally stupid and ridiculous and against what everyone thinks, it doesn't matter. You can still have a forum and talk amongst yourselves about what you want to talk about. Freedom of speech is definitely being affected. Definitely. How's it going, Christopher Rollins? Nice to see you, man. Merci encore, mon ami Thomas. I've heard that China is about to ramp up their propaganda like 300%. Yeah, propaganda is something that look at China that's investing in social media ads in America. They bombarded it with millions of dollars of ads, and for whatever the reason, people in the States are okay with that because it's a matter of money, right? It's always about the money. Hi, Bruce. Hi, all. Marco Demiguela, thank you. Welcome, Marco. Thanks for the comments too, brother. Zool Hurt, how's it going? Oh, there's another thing, Zool. How's it going? Thanks for the comments. There's a UK woman that got arrested for 2 years for having posted something like you posted. A medal. What do they call it? A suffragette or a suffragette or something like that. That she it was just a ribbon, a suffragette ribbon, and she's gonna get 2 years in jail. So, you guys all sick of the rainbows? Jesus, Murphy, you don't have to be hating genders to be annoyed by the rainbow friggin' signs everywhere. It is so hilarious. Live and let live, people, for grape's sakes. Live and let them live. But they want to force spoon feed people. No more Coke machines in one state. Yay! I don't drink Coke or Pepsi. So basically all these companies and big companies that are leftists and, barring people from going into their associations if they believe in certain people, I pushed them all away. I stopped listening to all the talk show hosts I used to love. I was a fanatic. I used to listen to all talk show hosts. Used to, be inspired by a few of them. And now they're just all paid puppets. It's sad when you think of it. Really sad. Ames Dave, how's it going? Hello to you. Thanks again, Danish Ivor. Craig 1971's here. Good day, Bruce. Great to be here. Thanks, man. Thanks for the comments too, bro, and everything. Appreciate it. Hey, Steve Crawford. Afternoon, Bruce. Apparently on the 20th, full disclosure. Yeah, I was hearing it, brother. Right on, Steve Crawford. Like Steve says, we're talking about the 20th now. It's about what I heard too. July, actually. Okay. Okay. Sorry. You mean 20th around June. That's even better than July. But I know they definitely put it back. And that's why it's going to be put a bit further back. How many times are they going to put them further back? I don't know. Definitely not know. I hope you guys see that painting well enough. Probably not with the live streams. The live stream is always so bloody blurry. I'm happy it's working though. So much. Hey Mario. Poupard, salut à toi. Merci. Bienvenue Mario. On fait aussi un en direct demain sur OVNI Québec Astronomie, mon ami. Heure de Montréal, Québec, 1h PM. Serait 7 heures de Paris. Hein, Thomas? Je ne me trompe pas. Je ne veux pas vous introduire en erreur. Il me semble bien que c'était juste 6 heures de différence. Mais en tout cas, 1h PM, on va faire en direct. On va parler de divulgation. But they're going to show us, they're only going to show us things we're already seen, and they're going to call it good. Oh, yeah, they're going to even do worse than that, Steve. They're going to, excuse me, they're going to talk to some of the pilots. Hey, Mark Armstrong. Hello. YouTube censorship sucks. It really does. You want to go to Odyssey. I'm already there, brother. Absolutely. And I clicked transfer all videos. So if something happens here, something gnarly, I'm going to show up on the Odyssey platform. I already signed up, got everything hooked up. I was on BitChute. Now I'm having problems with my BitChute channel. BitChute banned a country. I'm not going to tell you which country because I'm not sure. Maybe Sweden. One of the countries completely banned from having access because of misinformation, medical misinformation, so they say. Same thing as what I got. I'm a false mediciner, apparently. So I thought that was interesting. They're going to have the pilots talk. They're going to have them saying things. You know, when you look at what they're saying, they look scared like hell. I'll tell you that. It looks like they don't want to answer any questions. It's going to be another cover up after cover up. But say to yourself this one thing: we know it's going to be a cover up. All of us do, right? Skilled or not, intelligent or not, we know it. But some things are going to be leaked, and that is where they're going to be in trouble. So basically, they're trying to bring things out because obviously somebody is going to leak them if not. So in a way, they really do have to speak out. It's been over a week. Biden, the states, they got the report. The UFO report was ready. So whether it's going to be ready for 2 weeks and they're not giving it to the American government, I don't know. They should have it. They should be able to talk already about what's going on with UFO disclosure. They're really not saying a lot. And I'm not talking about YouTube with all the channels, what they're saying is going to go on. I'm talking about concrete evidence on, if you can say the Pentagon is concrete evidence, probably the biggest liars out there. But we have no choice but to depend on what they're saying, obviously. So what the hell's going on? Who's protecting Earth and who's protecting the states and everything? It turns around real quickly where it looks like the ones protecting the states are the one invading it. Like, what the hell's going on? I don't know. Very, very weird things going on. You got people talking in the news that talk about stuff and they act like they've never acted before. It doesn't make any sense the way they're proposing things and saying that things are going to go this way or go that way. It's absolutely ridiculous. And those lights that are on Jeremy Corbell's leaked video. I hate saying Jeremy Corbell's video because it's not him that made the video. Obviously, it was a Navy, supposedly Navy intelligence, someone in the Navy. So it was a sighting. Is it true? Is it not true? I have no idea. Apparently, the Pentagon confirms that it really is true. Hey, Dana Shiver. Sorry, Bruce, can't stay today. I'm in. You sweet. I love you. Thanks a lot. Middle of packing up my house. Oh, and moving. Serious. Butter, I'll be listening. Love to you and the Moon family. Thanks, Dana. I love you. Love you to pieces. And you have a safe move. And let us know how things went once it's all done. Thanks, Dana. I love you. Matt Powers is here. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it, brother. Today was a good start. Lots of time for everyone to join in before the start. Yes, it went well today. I started up the live stream a couple minutes before. La bise, Bruce, Jadette Gaulet, merci. Salut. Hams Days, we're getting close. If Dan Savino tweet ET, that's no mistake. And I'll have to check that out because I do not know much about Dan Savino or what he tweeted. So that's, and you see how it's not the government's coming out, eh? Or is he a government official? It's coming out by a whole bunch of other things. I believe they're hiding everything because they're on the bloody moon. I believe the moon is watching us, and there's continually a race going to and from there. And then what I'm mixed up is that on the moon, it could be just alien. It could be just human. It could be a breakaway civilization. It could be humans working with aliens. So when I first heard Haim Eshed, Israel, defense minister, wherever, I don't know anymore where he's from. I don't really care. When he talked about there being American astronauts, which were not human, inside of Mars. And it's like, why would he say that? And why would Americans not reply to that? You got to wonder why they wouldn't reply to that. But I like hearing the fact that humans could be working with aliens. So for me, that means that takes it up a notch. That means, they're even more advanced than I've always thought they were. And when I say advanced, I'm not talking about the ET race. I'm talking about we are more advanced in the process of meeting meeting aliens, extraterrestrials. So that means the extraterrestrial encounter the first time's already been done. That's hard to believe. That's the part that I have is hard to believe. And now if they did, well, lots of us, some people that, most of us know or think or believe that extraterrestrials are already on Earth and they're already on the moon, probably on Mars and probably on other planets too. But now these drones flying around, I'm telling you guys and gals, I have to check out the drones. 2016, it was an experiment, a test, I guess, where they had micro drones flying around. 3, 2, 1 now, around 2 flying military jets in the States over China Lake in California in 2016. And what they did is you'd see the drones swarm. And I saw it on the radar. When you look at the drones swarming on the radar, what the hell do you think they look like? Yeah, they look like birds or migrating and just or large insect clouds. If you've ever seen one before, I have. Bees. It looks literally like a dark cloud moving around in the sky. So they were doing tests in 2016 for that. So maybe everything we're seeing, like the UFOs and drones around Earth, is all human. I believe in extraterrestrials. I just believe that humans are doing their own damage in the sky on that side with UFOs and stuff. Maybe China has the UFOs. I don't know. I would think so. I would think it's Chinese people flying around in the UFOs because obviously Chinese people are small enough to get into them. Going to see a big fat Quebecer driving in the hard time to lift off the ground, Sorry. Well, you see Quebecers on the beach when we go to Florida. Does it look like we fly? I don't think so. They're trying their best to put the blame on these UFOs. You damn right. Being from another country, I don't buy it. See, that's the thing. I don't buy it either. I'm not positive, but I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if it's not China. If it is China or Russia or something, that's doing that, there's definitely a problem where the states are going to have to. I don't know what they're going to have to do. Nothing they could do if that was the fact. America would lose to whatever country has the highest tech. And I think that's how the rulers of the world, the countries, leading countries, like I say, America is leading country, but everyone's pouring in the street. Imagine. That's what's happening to America real fast. You've seen changes and you hear about all those kids and stuff, I'm not going to get into that either. It's worse than COVID. Shooting up, 10-year-olds, 14-year-olds, not getting shot up. They're the ones doing the shooting. John Smith, Trailer, Hit the like button. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. This is all the fan does not affect the butter. It'll smell even more than with the fan. Yeah, we'll just talk about remedies, Andrew. Yeah, exactly. What's a remedy to a bio attack? What can we take? Tylenol? Thanks again, Marco. To all you guys, I wish you well. Thanks, Matt Smedley. Thank you very much. Madam, I'm so sad. Truth is suppressed. It makes me very, very sad. Yeah. Taylor Michael Thompson. First sign of sadness came over me. Started a couple of weeks ago. Like overwhelming sadness about that. Not being able to talk about certain things and to see where they're going with that. Trying to, stop us. And then the pain on the carelessness of what's going on for families not to be able to talk about death and stuff. That's really sad. It is really, really, really sad. And certain more channels like Google, they're looking at me like a hawk, not permitting me to say a bloody word, which is scary. Is it not scary that a channel that posts about space is being checked not to talk about medicine? That is scary to me. Then again, I did bring up some very important points about what was going on. Yeah, when I started talking about the virology, Wuhan. Moving right along, Vegan Realist, how's it going? How do you? Sanity for Sweden hosts, brother, dude, after taking vax. For Sweden hosts, brother, dude, after yeah, it's getting really sad. I'm seeing all that news come up too. What's making me mad is that the news that I'm seeing is not being seen by other people. Because, elderly people and stuff, they look at their local news and they don't go around to whistleblowing channels and stuff like that, and they really should. Hey, morning, Dabs. Morning, all, from a very sunny Spokane, Washington. Long live Bruce. Thanks, brother. Well, yeah, sunny here, sore neck. Really sunny here, actually. Very, very sunny here. I'm going to have to start getting out to do some walking once again. I'm feeling a lot better, though. The eyes are doing a lot better. They were bad. 2 eyes were sealed up. Literally sealed up. Now they're getting a bit bigger like him there. Or like him. Whichever alien. Which alien do you think would be more realistically real? That one or that one, eh? Those are probably made in a lab, and those are probably real beings. Who knows? Carlos Skywatcher's in the house. Hello, all humans and aliens. There's probably not a lot of humans around anymore, bro. I think we're pretty much just aliens. Yeah, it's on the one. Yeah, it's on the one that the only one that works, Andrew. If I click on live chat, it screws everything up for some reason. It's on top chat now. If I click live chat, I did it the last time and everything F's up because I should be on there, but no, I can't even click. Isn't that silly? I can't even click. The American, nope, didn't get a chance to see that. Yeah, the American. You'll get shot saying that, brother. Let's see what Jay said. I'm normally grateful, dead kind of guy. Yeah, I'm going a 12-pack today. Ooh. David Allen. Normally grateful, dead kind of guy, but David Allen Cohen, a 12-pack today. Woo. Yes. Jay Shope. I don't think there was anything bad with that comment. Nothing wrong with a case of beer. Un petit coucou à Mélanie si elle nous regarde. Sweet Peace. Elle devrait être là. C'est. OK, si elle regarde et elle n'est pas présente, ben bien sûr, bienvenue à Mélanie Sweet Peace Québec. Si vous êtes à l'écoute, on vous dit tout un bonjour. Thomas Ribos fait dire bonjour. Yeah, he's cute, I guess. He's got his poppy on. Zool. That's better. We'll leave Zool's comment up. Awesome painting. Yeah, Matt. Thanks, man. Darla's an amazing painter. She also painted that one too, bro. That one right there. That's up there. And the other green one that I have on the other side. And she makes them lifelike, which is what I liked it. And she doesn't necessarily imitate, she does her own thing, with the expression in a way. Really cool. It'd be a nice, cool giveaway. If I had more money, I wish I'd give some away here too. But I will get a shirt up or two this year for sure, everyone. For those of you that are here supporting the channel. Hey, something's going on. I didn't delete Burns' message at all. What the hell's that? Why would I delete him for saying dabs? Well, hang tight, Jay Shope. We have another troll problem. Because I don't block people's expressions no matter what they say. Just don't talk about too much. You have to talk about cove when it comes to the cove. Why? Because I was blocked and they're taking my ads down because of that. So why are people's messages being taken down? Let's see here. Into thin air. I caught something insane near the moon last night. Editing as we speak, had to post the earthquakes first. But wow, is it nuts? Yeah, man, I got a lot of nuts things. Go check my daytime UFO I just posted. Crazy stuff. Thank you, Jay Shope. Happy Friday to you too, my man. Oh, you're very welcome, Darla. Thank you for making such an amazing painting. And of course, in such short notice, because obviously, like Darla said, she goes, when you paint, it takes a couple of weeks. It's not something you necessarily always have time to get into. But I said, do it and just drag it on for a couple of months. But she didn't. She did it right away, a couple of weeks, and finished it, and really happy about it. But a little heads up here to those that are patrons will know that I am doing, I gave the heads up on Patreon, a little bit of a heads up. And like I said, Darla, I had problems talking about it. They really don't want us talking about giveaways, which I don't understand. It makes no sense because there's no charge. Obviously, it's not a raffle. Raffles are illegal, so along the guidelines, as much here too. So, but what I always do is the ones that will be present, I'll pull the names, and that's what I'm going to do. Instead of what I usually do is pull everyone's name, I will pull the ones that stop by and that are present, make it a bit more reserved. So unless everyone is there, well, we'll pull the names that are there in a hat or something like we usually do. Old school. Have your banner set up on TV saying Bruce sees all. Yeah, it's funny you say that. It was actually there for that. I got another little thing that I needed for a project. What is it? I'm not going to tell you. That's so mean, eh? Soon. I want to spoil everything. Yeah, I will do that actually. Get the banner up. Usually you have to have the television closer than that. But I could be using a green screen. Maybe in a couple of weeks, I'll be probably doing that too. Maybe have a different setup behind me, a back screen, a green screen. Get something up behind me like, I don't know, Letterman show or something. Old school, We have Boaz 1717. London, England in the house. Thanks, my friends from London. So what details have we released so far? It's silly, okay? They're showing objects that have different shapes and forms, lots of them, that are being seen by the Navy. Just recently released is one where you see it traveling around Navy ships and around Navy pilots flying around. We could see it on the radar. They're going from, 15, 30 knots up to 68 knots in a matter of a flash of a second, and they're going straight towards ships, and they're not attacking them, but they're just present. They're like annoyingly around them. This has been going on for a while. One of the pilots said that they've been seeing every day for 2 years UFOs beside them, every day for 2 years. So how does every day for 2 years come to these 3 or 5 or 6 very lousy images, leaked images that they showed us? Do you find it? Are you mad that they're showing you the videos pixelated? That they're actually grabbing a very expensive $200,000 infrared system, and they're turning around and they're showing you pixelated 320 or 720p images from further out. Well, that video with Jeremy Corbell, where we could see that triangle with, again, the lights, it throws me off so much. I've never seen any UFOs in my life that have lights. If there's flashing lights on it, it's probably not alien. It's secret project. But in that video, and I can't post it because, I don't know why some people post those videos. I'm monetized. I'm not allowed posting them. But I did some work on the Jeremy Corbell video. When you bring the exposure down, you see about 6 or 7 other crafts in the background of the video. Would have been an amazing video to show you all, but you all can try it yourselves and bring the exposure down. You'll see there's lots of them. And what happens is when it flashes, the flashing light actually illuminates the triangle. And the triangle seems to be over whatever's flying, whether it be, imagine a plane, high flyer, okay, 80,000 plus feet, comes down and is able to remain stationary, floating with their jets or systems that they have, and they have this triangular shield around it to sort of block out what vehicle is. So I don't know. It's just, wouldn't it be so easy and silly to recreate a UFO light in the sky like that by setting up bars of light on a plane? Though I'm a little skeptical about a lot of what we're seeing because of that, but UFOs exist. I can see them. I see lights. It's more rare to capture shapes. When I do, like the shapes of those objects hitting the moon, holy smokes, I was lucky to have gotten that, because you're seeing an actual shape, physical object that's going to the moon. So that's proof something is up there. Jay the Good, what's up, brother? Nice to see you, Jay. The American, that's a block. Yeah, he's a gone. But imagine, though, I don't force people. Yeah, I don't tell people, don't get the vax. I'm telling you, I'm not getting it. But then you get some shitheads like that person that comes here and says, get stabbed. Yeah, must be Bill Gates' nephew talking up for his uncle. The one that his wife left him? You get a coffee. Yeah, I'm prepared today. I even got my coffee made. Oh. I even got my coffee made today. That means I'm ready, prepared. UFOs are all over around Earth. I started showing them in 2016. Lots of people were already trying to show them. I have a unique technique of adjusting the exposure just right to be able to see the objects. It's like people don't understand exposure. Photographers don't know how to use exposure. They're either overexposed or underexposed. My images are a lot different to other people's images, and for whatever the reason, mine has color and the others don't have color. It's for one reason. It's the quality and the size, obviously, of the telescope and the camera. When I had a small telescope, the colors were harder to see, and the more megapixels, like my next camera is going to have 200 to 300 megapixels. And you know what that's going to show us? All the little lines that I'm trying to show everyone on the surface. It's what everyone wants to see. It's the little stuff. So with the bigger telescope, better camera, it'll be incredible. Including, I will be investing at the same time, once all that money is ready, to go get the bigger equipment, and we're going to get fourth gen infrared equipment, headgear, and everything will be set up to do so much amazing research. But there's still so much we can do right now, which, by the way, this week, or probably this weekend, I will be in the woods going with my infrared equipment, obviously, and my bear spray, to be able to, because I've not been lucky this week, to be able to get some UFOs, to do some laser tests away from the project here, obviously. And again, I don't suggest anyone to ever flash a laser at any flying vehicle, because if a plane's going by and he doesn't have his flashing lights on, and you point to him, you know it's dangerous for them to crash and stuff. They have people in the planes. So what I do is I always use the laser very far ahead of the object, so that they could see a line of light going by, and they would not see a direct laser going at them. So by respect to everyone flying, you know, it's a serious thing. I wouldn't take the chance. And I wouldn't want to piss off a UFO, because I'm pretty sure he would flash me back, which is probably why I have problems with my eyes. Who knows? Like John Walson. Remember John Walson? He used to put mayonnaise in his eyes and tell people he was getting zapped by the UFOs. Maybe that's what's going on to me. Maybe that's what's going on. Carrie G. Holy crap, that looks exactly like the grays that have haunted me with reoccurring nightmares. Those there or that one there? Well, you know, if they are nightmares, Carrie G, you know, do try to get involved in the dream. Try to wake up like in your dream and sort of talk to them and tell them to stop coming by, or, you know, because they shouldn't be scaring you. And usually when they're present, they're usually holding back that fear from you, is what I would say every time I've had an encounter. But then again, if it really is your mind that is thinking or dreaming up those things, yeah, you would feel fearful probably while dreaming of them. Wide Awake One. That same picture is on the back of the dollar. Which picture? Which picture? You mean the painting? They have the third eye at the back of the dollar, which makes no sense. The all-seeing eye. Pluribus unum. The famous fraternal language. Pluribus dominus vobiscum. I really love the pic and would love, but sadly, yeah, U.S. Patriot. It's an amazing, amazing portrait. I hope you're talking about Darla's painting, or that one there too. That's another awesome one there. Oh, there's a hawk. I heard a hawk. I haven't seen him in a while. Last time he came, the world was destroyed. Last time I saw a hawk land, yeah. Hey, Moonbird's in the house. Thanks, Moonbird. Nice to see you, my friend. A message for everyone. Please have food, water, and supplies for a minimum of 3 to 6 months. That's all it is, Jay. You have a good supply. And if you say 6 months, that's even better. That's like you're completely planned ahead. If you have 3 months, go for it. If you're poor and it's too late, you don't have the money to do it, well, go get yourself 3-4 weeks of rice and meat and stuff, you know, 30, 40, $50, stick it in your cooler. noodles and stuff. You'll love having the noodles more when you got no food or anything to go with it. And it's always good. And in events of catastrophes or cataclysmic events, Jay, the ones that live are always the ones that have that little reserve. That's all it's going to be. That's being just sort of preventive, especially in these days. An Apex TV time traveler said in the year 2028, the aliens will be introduced to the world by the leaders of our government. Jay DeGood, thanks for sharing that. That makes more than 100% sense, perfect sense. And why? Because I assume that in 2024, if they're going to go onto the moon, for example, if with the Artemis program, supposed to be 2028, the Artemis program was pulled back to 2024, was put ahead to 2024. It could be that they hold it back again in 2028. I see them trying to go to the moon in 2024, setting up something, and then they start, the UFO disclosure will come out to high-ranking military personnel, will come out to rulers of the countries in the government, higher up, and then certain things will be mentioned, and then they'll water it down to talk to us because we're so sensitive, the people, right? So I don't know why they do that all the time, but that's how I see it happening. And I do believe there will be a time where they present real extraterrestrials with us and tell us exactly what's going on. And then quite simply, the lights and everything that we see going by, it'll be just interesting. That's all. It won't be so, troubling for some people. Say to yourself, the aliens could have killed us a long time ago. But why would I say that, though? Because I'm depending on what everyone said they're an advanced race. Who the hell says they're an advanced race? Who says they have even UFOs? We have no idea. Maybe there's a primitive race on the moon that don't even have vehicles. Who knows? Maybe more of a spiritual race. That's how we were here back in the days. Why could there not be another one? We can't assume that we're all evolved the same evolution, right? All these systems that we have, mathematics that we're using, counting with numbers and the letters and making images and pictures and sounds and music. Who says all the races do that, have music? It doesn't mean they all do. Maybe you would assume they would, but that's just our agenda here on Earth. That's why we're all stuck in not being able to understand what the bloody lights are. Most of the people that are not outside of the box. People are seeing lights go by. It's a satellite. No, it's so stupid. You'll never be able to prove that satellites exist and filming them. Elon Musk showed us that satellites are this big, and then they go up. They go up and the lights go out. They painted them black too. You won't see them ever again. No danger of them coming back down to Earth to see you, right? They can come lower in orbit, yes, but it doesn't mean they're going to come down and crash onto your head there, like a few people think. Hey, thank you. Carol Muffet, thank you very much. Welcome. Thanks for becoming a member, Carol. I appreciate that. Thank you. Craig 971, thanks, man. Yeah, and he's a great guy too. And it's only for fun. It's not going to change my research, but we're going to have a conversation. I always wanted to have a conversation with him about the moon right off the bat. It'll be our first conversation will be to talk about the moon. And I promise you all, if we do, it's going to be the best damn moon audio video that we've ever done. Maybe once I get used to it, I mean, sure, I could make some amazing interviews and stuff, but I want to wait till we do some tests and stuff and we can show some images and talk. But just having a talk with TECHNOTHANKS would be amazing. Definitely. Thanks, the American. The American says, and asking all Trump supporters to take your shots, to not take your shots, actually. Thank you, the American. It's very smart of you. Nice to see that you're not a leftist, brother. So we can get rid of him now. Hey, Jay, if you have the opportunity to speak to an alien, what would be the first thing you would ask that alien? Jay, I've always thought of this, and it makes me, I trip out when I think about it because I think it's really interesting. Hey, Ralph Winter. Nice to see you, man. You know, I wouldn't assume that they speak English, right? So the first thing I would do if ever I met an alien would be to sing a jingle, and to keep a beat on my finger to show them. I don't know why. I think that's the most intelligent thing that someone would do instead of. I mean, I'm not gonna. Who are you? Where are you from? Poof! I'm not gonna start talking to him. I want to communicate with him. I want to see him crack a smile. If he doesn't crack a smile, I ain't gonna trust him. They better crack a smile. And if not, well, I'll be different with them. But Bruce Elmer Fudd. But honestly, I would definitely play music or try to joke around with them. I would not in any way try to seriously speak to them. Not right off the bat. For me, that's what I would do. Like a guitar, I would die. Like camping, amazing. You have a guitar, they come down and they watch you play the guitar and leave. Probably not going to kill you. Maybe they'll take my guitar. Go right ahead. You know, just leave me here. They could have had that 6 months ago. Wait, they were. Yes. Thanks to see you. Marnix Groot. Hi, Bruce. Cool channel. Thanks, man. I'm a Dutchman living in Montreal. Ah, it just went up. Did I see Montreal? Hey, bro, I'll get back to you. My friend from Montreal, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. More people from Montreal, the more amazing. We're but 20 minutes away, my friend. What's the bright star or planet up in the sky lately? First one out. It's always the same one, Annette. If it's not Venus, and through the year it changes to go up through the year, and I guess it would be Venus. Maybe sometimes you could see Mercury. It's low in the horizon. They're always in the same areas, but these days the first one up in the sky is probably Venus, I guess. Not sure. I have tinnitus since I catch the cov. Yeah, man, max autism. I hope you get over that and fix that, brother. That's bullcrap, eh? Maybe that's why a lot of us had problems with ringing in our ears. Seriously, right? I know some of you are probably thinking of it right now, probably saying I had bloody problems with my ears too. A bunch of us were talking about this just about a couple months ago. Definitely a couple months ago. Kim Waxman, thank you very much. Welcome. Appreciate that, my friend. I'm having problems seeing everyone's comment for some reason. ESP may be turned off, slowed down. Oh, that's scary. Thinking of that. Roy Fairfield. Increments may be used. Little of it gain be used as a foothold on ESP towards usage on the been here before. Yeah, know what's going to happen. ESP allowed arrogances. Very, very interesting, Roy. Imagine that, a signal. So I guess they've tapped into the frequencies, right? Hey, zombie. Nice to see you. I guess they've tapped into the frequencies. And if it's bad people that are holding this information and technology, we're screwed. Definitely screwed for sure. Let's see who else is there. Muffet Carol, welcome. Thank you, Darla. Makochi. Masama Makochi. I would like to know if anyone else hears where feels a kind of very deal frequency for a while. It happens in the evening and at night. Well, listen, talk to me about that, Mark. I would honestly be on the verge of starting to write down and analyze some of the problems that I've been having. It's a frequency, a high-pitched frequency. I'll tell you what, last summer, it was so bad, I thought I was going nuts. And it's funny, astatic bat, I think it's maybe the direct energy weapon satellites, to be honest with you. Okay, all those sounds that everyone was hearing, the metallic grinding sounds, the scary videos in China and around the world where they were hearing these, or was it Japan? Well, who says it wasn't a direct energy weapon trying to envelope the earth with a frequency. I'm no genius, but I'm that much of an envisioner to know that they could set up something on another planet and to bounce the frequencies off Earth repetitively, causing interference in exactly what Roy said, even in ESP communication. That's scary as hell. That is high tech, theoretical, advanced science ideas that, you know, I don't know what it's going to be used for or whatnot, but I'm sure as hell they're already doing that. They're that advanced to be dealing with frequencies. So I actually believe they tried to kill off groups of fish and groups of birds to see if they could do anything, and then all of a sudden, boom, we're going to try it on a few human beings, which is a few in the States that have had problems with the direct energy weapons. So that's no hiding about it, and I'm just envisioning it. I'm not using any concrete factual evidence. I'm just quite simply dreaming up a scenario which is made of common sense, and it's like, hello, frequencies. It's definitely that there. That's that's definitely what's going on. I believe it. That was a frequency tickling my nose. Thanks again, Muffet Carol. Muffet? No, Muffet. Sorry. Thanks again, Kim. Sir Lurks a lot. Welcome. Low hum or high pitch? Yeah. Thanks, Max Autism. He's asking Marc Gauthier if it's a low hum or high pitch. I've heard both, but especially the high pitch. Listen, it happened to me last year during the summer that I was sitting down and I felt sick. And when I say I felt sick, I felt all of a sudden afraid, like I was on a ride and I was afraid of heights, sitting in my chair right here, worried. A worry came over me. A very loud ringing in my ears, which never happened to me before. So I am that naive that I believe that if there were frequencies trying to attack us, we would feel those little effects like that, and it would never be proven. Even dying, you're not going to be able to tell people, why is he dead? Well, he had a hum in his head. But it exists. I believe it exists. I'm looking forward to the talk with Techno. Yes, Andromeda. And I'm sorry about Aiken Basin. So you be checking other creators too. And like I said, Andromeda, if you ever want me to check any creators in detail, do not be shy and let me know. So the American was hidden by Brucey's all, but don't worry, I'm not trying to hide America. We're just trying to hide. That was the American. You're definitely Hunter Biden. That was Hunter Biden. What's with the emails, bruh? What's with the laptop, Hunter? Free speech warriors in the house. Zombie in the house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thanks, Darla. I always get these weird vibrations in my ears, and I'm wondering if I'm picking up something trying to get my attention. Exactly. And I'll tell you what, I don't know about some of you, but I sort of have a little gift that I'm able to hear things from really far away. And before objects arrive, like trains that are really, really far away, I get a bouncing in my ear, a very, very, very rapid bouncing of something in my ear, just going up and down, bouncing up and down. And it'll last for 10, 15 minutes. And then 10, 15 minutes after, if I'm in the woods or something, I'll hear a train approaching from very, 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 very far away. So I believe that some people are more sensitive with ringing in their ears than, some people are not sensitive. But listen, we're humans, y'all. We are made up of frequencies ourselves. We are on a frequency wavelength ourselves. So if something disturbs that frequency or wavelength, yes, it could be very dangerous. I believe frequencies can cause cancers. I believe frequencies can heal cancers. There's a right frequency for every pain, is what I believe, which worries me, because if you think mad scientists think like that, well, that's what they're doing. They're trying to get, like the immortal pill. They're trying to they want immortality to become they're already working on that anyways, by the way. I'm sure some have already. China is trying to perfection the race of people, right? And in the future, they're going to be looking for the Westerners, us, to be marrying the Asians, so that the race will become, the Asian race and stuff like that. So, thanks, Matt Powers. Hey, Ralph Hoffma, how's it going? Stargates, portals, real? There's a hell of a big question. I believe the Stargates and the portals are real. I believe that Andrew Basiago has a very interesting story where he says his father had brought him through a portal, and that the portal was in Mars. A Stargate was inside of an ancient site in a cave on Mars. And when he appeared in the cave in Mars, there was a Stargate built, he says, around this site, this ancient site. And in the center, you had this modern Stargate where, people would come out, which would make sense. If there was a Stargate, they would have it here too. But that Stargate is a reproduction, right, of the natural Stargates that are around in our universe. Because I believe the universe holds a lot of naturally formed, for whatever the reason, whether they were formed during the Big Bang, or they're forming themselves continually. Light bounces around protons, and then they start getting so bright and start going so fast. You have this massive energy. Black holes are Stargates. In reality, they're portals. And some black holes are so strong, the energy that's around it, that it can actually make light bend. Light from a certain star that's bending can bend towards a black hole and be sucked in. You're sucking in light. Okay? Imagine the thought of that. It's like mind blown. So yeah, I definitely believe portals exist. I believe the reason why they're appearing over my house and disappearing is because they're obviously not just illuminating and descending their lights. They're probably coming in from the Milky Way, is what we call the Milky Way. The galaxy is what I believe. They're always overhead, and that's where you see them coming in, so. Yeah, Andromeda I was being sarcastic. The American was actually telling us to get jabbed, and was actually telling us to, go kill ourselves, basically. So I lied about what he was saying. Probably pissed him off. But how childish. Let's go on to Bruce and tell people to go get the jab. You can stick the jab up your ass if you want. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to get the jab. No change, no biggie to me, trolls. You can jab yourself right in the temples if you want. Right in the jug. Right in the jugular. Straight to the brain. Like I said, it's gene therapy. There's no vaccine against a bioweapon. I have a high pitch in my ears from low to high, often in the night, mostly left ear, though. That's interesting that you say mostly left ear. I would have to say it's my left ear, too, actually. Coincidence or not. Sam H. Happy you've joined the live. I did not see Sam. There he is. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Welcome, Sam H. Dabs, Bruce, try to adjust your monitor's refresh rate lower than 60 hertz. Yes, I did. Fix the eye strain. Oh, yeah. It is from your screens. Yes, if it's from your screens. That's exactly what I did, bro. You're absolutely right about that. At the same time, even the lights there, I got them taken right down. They used to be bright, and I take the lights down. They're healing gently, and I just talked about it now. It's going to act up. but it's the dryness. And now it's the heat. It's not helping very much. I got no problems with my vision. I don't need the glasses. The glasses for my astigmatism, because I don't have, you can tell when somebody says that they don't need their glasses, but when they take their glasses off and they go like this, and they're trying to see something, well, there's problems with their eyes. Maybe we humans quit fighting amongst ourselves, then we would not think of our race as so crazy. Yeah, Will Strong, Novastar. You know what? I'm pretty sure probably about 30% of the world's able to do it. A lot of people do. We have a lot of grandmothers that we know we're doing it. We're like angels. Mine was a saint. Sorry. Yeah, a real saint. Definitely a real saint. Used to get mad at her because she didn't swear. You know? And you got to wonder if what would happen when we all start getting along. I don't think the governments would be very happy. And what would happen with that? Oh my goodness. The blacks and the whites hook up together, and we get the Muslims and Asians in the back too to come and all do one goal together. One goal together to achieve it. We still all could do it and keep all of our beliefs without having to change our beliefs or bend over backwards for any other culture. Just come together for a couple of hours or a day or two to agree with something and to not talk about our indifferences. Get over that someone's wearing a hijab. Get over that someone's not, though, right? Works both ways, right? I think it's more the ones that are not wearing the hijabs are getting picked on than the ones wearing them, because the religious wars, that's never going to work. Religion is there to make you fight. That's what it's there for. You, the person, male or female, because there's only males and females in this earth, you either believe or you don't, right? If you believe in something, go with it. If you don't believe in it, don't go with it. So complicated. Religion makes people fight. And some people are religious without having to go to church, and they preach every day. They believe in the Bible. They do their stuff at home, but they're not all over the internet, you know, blaring out and copy and pasting, you know, Luke all over the place or Matthew all over the place. Or a couple of things that people are looking into now is Revelation. You got to do this, everybody. Revelation, the whole book, it'll take you an hour and a half to read it. You can go listen to the audiobook online while you're doing your work. And honestly, even if you're not religious, you're going to find it really interesting to see what was said many hundreds of years ago about what's going to happen today. It's scary. A lot of similarities. Of course, we have our translators. I would have loved to have been there translating the Bible to see what they're going to use as words, right? They could have translated everything and not really told us exactly what's going on. That's for sure. Definitely they could have done that easily. Yeah, 60 hertz. I think there's a certain also hertz frequency that annoys somebody, like a dog with frequencies and stuff like that. We're all affected by the frequencies. I believe it. And all those 5G satellites that are around us, you do know, everybody, they have not been tested. They've not tested the satellites on the effects that it have in the oxygen in our blood, on our brains, on our bones, our cells. Who knows? It could change everything, right? Who knows? Maybe 5G is going to turn us gay. There's so many things that people are saying now. Yeah, well, be careful if you let your birds, or and I'm not talking about you guys, I'm talking about real birds. They say the birds are swimming in the rivers and they're turning gay because of the mercury in the water. It's pretty crazy, eh? When you think of that. Here is a world where people were totally open with gayness, right? Many years ago, I remember everyone was totally open to people being gay, no problems with that. Some people were even pretty fancy, walking around town and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with it. Then they started telling people to accept them. And then they started making it weird. That's exactly what they started doing. There was no fighting between gays and stuff. There's no problems between blacks and whites at all. It's the government that's making the problems. Cindy Lou. They say, but if you hear that whistling or humming in your ears, that should try to block everything else out because you are getting a stream of information. Yeah, that's good to think of, actually. Me, when the information comes in, that usually it's usually pretty drastic when it comes in. A lot of people were abducted when they were young. I never related my experiences to abductions. I related it to something spiritual. And the older I get, the more I'm starting to wonder, the beings that I saw in my room. Why would I see freaking beings in my room? It has to be alien. But I still don't know if it's not spiritual or not. Or maybe both. Maybe aliens are spiritual. I screamed in my room. I wasn't able to get my mom's attention. I was old enough. I mean, I was at least, I'm going to be mistaken a couple of years, but I was between 12 and 14, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 14 maximum, something like that, around that age. And I saw 5 people coming, just like closing in around me, and they had hoods on. Couldn't see their faces. It was black, just holes. And first reaction, right? Cover your eyes up and you start screaming. Well, for me, that worked. You see a ghost, just by hiding my eyes, I was able to, as long as when you're hiding your eyes, you just don't want someone to go, right? So it never happened, that part. So usually, but those 5 beings that were around me, I screamed to the top of my lungs. So help me God. I swear to God, I did. I screamed to the top of my lungs to my mommy, which was in the next room. So my head was not on the wall where she was sleeping. It was on the other wall. And my feet were 6-7 feet away from the wall where she was sleeping. And I'm banging my bloody head. Or maybe I was sleeping on the side of the wall. I don't remember that part. But something came in the house from the corner of the house, and it just hovered over me. And then I said to myself, if I'm screaming my ass off and my mom can't hear me, it's because I'm not here. So whoever was around me, I thought of this crazy thing. And I know, listen, you're going to laugh. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to share it because it's the best movie ideal ever. Imagine if they brought me into their bloody ship to check on the chips or whatever shit they put up my butt or in my brain. And they stopped probing, by the way. They stopped using the hoses. There's another technique now. So imagine they come and get me in the house, these aliens, and bring me up in the ship. And where I am in the room where the ship is, they have this simple holographic room where they bring the image that's around me down there, so that in reality now I'm afraid, but I'm still only afraid because I feel someone's in my room looking at me. Then I started thinking, it's not for nothing that they had dark hoods and dark faces and stuff like that. They were not lit up. People that are dark like that, they go around in the dark, in shadows, and they hide, right? And then they make sense. Dark cloaks, dark faces. And why couldn't I see their hands? Why couldn't I see any hands? It was just like a chest and a head that was all around me. And I said, well, maybe I'm in a spaceship, and maybe for whatever the reason, they were here because I lost my dad. When I lost my dad, I lost my grandfather it was all in the same month. Lost all the men that I had loved in my life when I was young, like my father, my grandfather. So maybe somewhere they were doing tests, some of the aliens. Now, hang on. If it's not aliens, imagine if secret projects on Earth are that far advanced, where they're experimenting and they're actually appearing in what looks like dreams in our bloody heads, and they're destroying everything that's DNA, part of our DNA. That's what they're doing. They're destroying the genetic code, the human genetic code. That's exactly what's going on. If it's secret projects, because they're experimenting on humans. So it could just be experimentation on humans, that they can do it through Wi-Fi now. How cool is that? They don't have to abduct kids anymore. They can go directly to your house through a frequency and appear there, right? They can deafen the room around. So if my mother didn't hear what I was doing, and trust me, I was mouthing off in the room, a big kid, and I was making noise, something my mother would not appreciate me doing, acting like a savage in the house like that. And that's what I was trying to do to get her to hear me, and she never heard me. never heard me for minutes on end. And then at one point I said, what the hell were you listening to me? She goes, I didn't hear you. I don't know. I was asleep, whatever, She doesn't know what the hell's going on. And then I told her that there was people around me, and I had a couple of experiences like that in my life. Experiences that would make some people go crazy, probably. But I was always more intrigued than I was afraid of that. I'm excited, and I hope it happens to me again. I hope another spirit or ritual encounter occurs to me again, where I get all teary-eyed again, and I don't know what the hell's going on. It's like a drug. It's like when you want to know what's on the other side, you're so intrigued by it, no matter what it is, because it's a taboo here on Earth. People say aliens don't exist. For the longest time, there still are saying it, for Pete's sakes. NASA's saying that, well, the universe causes a lot of miracles that sometimes we think that it could be phenomenon like UFOs, but it could be natural phenomenon. So they're hiding stuff from us. That's what they're going to do. Definitely do it. So I guess I'm going to get off. If I want to be back on in a little bit. I was able to make it to 2:30. Had a lot of people here. Well, strong. Maybe I just read that. Thank you. Thanks again, Andromeda Native. Yeah, you said it, Andromeda. Music is a universal language. And to communicate with someone through music, very easily, another race can give a response quite quickly to someone playing a C and a G. If they know that those are frequencies and that it's a sound that's being played, well, they can try to recreate it by humming it. Wouldn't that be creepy, eh? You play a C and a G on your guitar and they just go like, you and start singing to you. They're as curious as us, eh? That's the interesting part. Some of them, they say, the extraterrestrials are very curious. And when they come down, they're curious as to who we are themselves. They probably have directives, authorities over them, telling them what to do. They're born into a system. So in any given system, you will always have, let's say, an alien in a very strict system. If he's alone on Earth and actually has a chance to see a human being, maybe he's going to want to do his own experiments. Hopefully he's not too sick, too gory. They'll probably be just as curious as we would be, seeing an extraterrestrial being ourselves. Thanks a lot, Kathleen Shields. It's great to have you, Kathleen. Thank you. Always having good talks here. Earrings popping, strange sounds are the ascension symptoms. Yeah, they say that. I know it. I'm not lingering on it, right? I'm not telling everyone God's coming or Jesus is coming, but in a way, I sort of am giving lots of signs of my own thoughts too. And are the ascension symptoms, you say, we are experiencing as the frequencies change? Yeah, that I believe it. And I believe that some of us had an experience a long time ago, experiencing all these things. And a new member, Andromeda. Thank you. Thanks, Andromeda. Love you. Welcome to the Truth Seekers, because that's what we do here. We look for truth. Isn't it cool now? Thanks, Andromeda. Isn't it cool now that honestly they've admitted about the UFOs? You see how demanding we are, though? They've never said what they just exposed in the past few months. They've never even opened up that much. And now we want them to open up even more. But yeah, I agree with you all. It's bullcrap. They're not showing us much. Thanks, Darla. There's my French channel, everyone. I suggest, listen, guys, if you don't want to subscribe to the French channel, you don't have to. Take the name down of Ni Quebec Astronomy. And I got one strike already on the channel, or I don't. I'm not sure myself. I think I'm going to appeal it. But either way, when I get taken down, I'll still linger around with other channels and stuff. So I've always and only had these three channels. Go look at my the image in the community. I posted it too. I'd have to do a video and show everyone. I only have 3 channels. A lot of the trolls always thought that I had hundreds of channels and that I was doing fake shit on other people's channels. You can't do that because you'll get strikes. And if you have 70 channels and you get caught on one channel with a strike, all your channels have strikes. So you don't do that. The more channels you have, the more you're at risk of being taken down. But there's another channel I wanted to open up, was more just like a podcast, which would be me every day, just always talking about my opinions on my findings and what I think is out there, my own, my own little thoughts. And I wanted to keep that video channel not monetized so that, have at least one video up, but one channel up where people can come and listen to how I feel, what I think. Just a girl looking up. I'll check on your channel after this. If Cindy Lou likes your channel, I will. Robert Caldwell, hello. When the Earth got too large, it discharged dust that formed our moon. Now, there's some logic when you think of it. Those are things I like to hear, Robert, because it makes sense. And it's things that we've seen happen and occur elsewhere. Like, for example, the moon itself could do it and produce another smaller moon. And I've heard that too. That's interesting. Buggy, il m'a chauffé et s'est éteint. T'es en train de un surcharge, Thomas Rebus, téléphone surcharge. Really appreciate everyone being here. I'll be back on at 8 o'clock, by the way. And those of you that are here, I see some patrons here. Be around Saturday evening on the patrons, because I'm going to do a live stream, but I'm going to stream for the first time on the patrons. I haven't tried it yet from the patrons, and I want to try it from there. And of course, Sunday, there'll be a live stream for members, Andromeda, on Sunday. So you guys can also be there. And Friday, I always have one at 1 and 8 o'clock. This Sunday, there'll be another live stream here too. I'm having the French live stream tomorrow at 1. Montreal time, or 7 p.m. Paris time on Avenue Quebec Astronomy. Sunday for the members for the shirt, and Sunday here too. Is it Saturday? Maybe we should do it Saturday to do some tests with StreamYard to be able to interview people, and I want to be able to set up my page and stuff. So maybe a couple of you can come by, and if you don't mind, come on with me and we'll have a chat or something like that. And I want to play around with the names and the words so that I can have a nice, be prepared for when TECHNOTHANKS comes on, physical astronomy. Great buddy of mine that you all have to check out too. Definitely. Cindy Lou, who's going to town, you can check her out too. Cindy Lou, who's gets the moon infrared captures too. She's doing her own little thing, even starting to analyze some of her documentation now that she's been capturing. Over a year now. It's been a while. So you guys can check her out too. Michael Stark, how's it going, brother? Awesome last few videos, Bruce. Cigar UFO and infrared UFOs, moon structures, buildings, cities, pipes, connections, smokes, hazes. You said it, man. Biological jellyfish, UFOs, legit research and disclosure. See, Michael Stark's been around for a while, and you can tell when he's naming everything that I've been capturing. Absolutely, man. And I'm really hyped about the support that you've all have given the channel. Honestly, I couldn't ask for anything more. Absolutely. Bear Post, the Great Enlightenment. That's another thing, buddy. It's not just the New World Reset or the New World Order. It's the awakening. People are waking up to a higher consciousness. That's exactly what's going on. They're waking up. Intergalactic Ma'am, how's it going? Henwalkie, they are scrubbing sites on QuickMap that I screenshot and do videos on. People can check that out too. Intergalactic Ma'am. It's disgusting, all the things that they're doing. So from all moon theories, only one that makes, says Michael Stark, only one that makes sense to me is that it's Dyson sphere. Yeah, we talk about it. That's interesting, eh? Built somewhere else and brought here by an advanced race and positioned exactly tidal locked and eclipse positioned. The perfect position. Yes, Sam H. They are. Yeah, NASA definitely is. Now, that's incredible what you said there, Michael Stark. And the worst of it, when they brought it there, they still can. It could have been like Oumuamua, just a large object coming into the solar system. And oh, look, it just so happens it stayed beside Earth and people didn't even know. Elon Musk and his apocalyptic Cyber House. Yes, Endurance. Welcome. Elon Musk is another one, eh? Became the richest man in the world recently. And he has the Boring Company, which is not because it's boring, but because he bores holes and he wants to colonize Mars. He gets in trouble for some of the things that he says sometimes. Even now he's on Saturday Night Live. These guys are rich. For him to pay himself an episode on Saturday Night Live, boy, I'd love to do that. Red Bunny's in the house. ETs mess with your DNA. Kevin, hey, Kevin Mayar. Thanks for being a member, brother. All of a sudden, it's a necessity to get the shot that messed with your DNA. Yeah, exactly. Very, very coincidental. And I said to myself, all these lights coming to Earth, all of a sudden they put us on lockdown, and now they're giving us needles? Come on. Not to be trusted. Definitely not to be trusted. Kevin, thanks, man. Saturday Brews, Patreons. Yes, Mr. David White. Yeah, absolutely, man. And I put up a little post on the Patreons with the date that I was doing it. And it seems to me, I hope I'm not mistaken, it would be Saturday at 8 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, man. So, for the painting and stuff like that. So only the people that'll show up to the stream will pull the name out of the hat. No cost. And I'll send it to you guys. And David White, you're welcome to come back. You might win the second one. Hey, y'all, David White, Patreon, and always a big supporter here. Members, everything. He's always supported me in every way. And David White was the one that won the last painting. So you're welcome again to come by. Richie P. Hey, No Bruce Technology, I'm sure the hidden tech is far beyond what we can imagine. Thanks for sharing, man. We still use the combustion engine. Yeah, exactly. How many years is that? Nothing's advanced here, right? We went from black and white televisions to colored televisions with remotes. That's the only difference. That's computers. Computers changed our lives. That's pretty sad when you think of a computer as just information online, you know? Nikisha Tower. Oh, Nikisha, you will never know. It's Nikita, I know. Hey ho, Bruce. I just read that, didn't I? Lamb chops. Bruce, what's the new alien pic in the back? Looks cool. Thank you so much. That's the giveaway on my Patreon's channel. I put up videos there, but I mean, they support me so much, and I haven't done enough on Patreon this year. And always once a year, I try to give out a nice present, a giveaway, and that's one of them that I'll be giving away this Saturday. So it's a beautiful painting by Darla that she made of an alien. She's also the one that made that one too, and I really love them, and I think they're pretty cool. And again, you're not going to see the beauty of it all here because on the webcam and everything, but you still see it nice. Welcome, everybody. This is the... So that, I take it out to show you guys, and aside from that, it is put away so that it doesn't get dusty in my big envelope. And for now, the happy face, get it in something hard covered and sent, and I'll pack that up all to be able to give that away. And of course, the patrons also. Patrons here like Kevin. I'm having a live stream on Sunday, a test in the community right here. You'll see it in the community part, the community tab. On Sunday, I'll be posting when it'll be in the afternoon, around 1-ish, probably 1 in the afternoon, to give away a shirt. So if you ever you have a chance, Kevin, you could stop by the members stream also. That's on Sunday. There's lots of streams this week, and of course, again, Saturday or Sunday, probably Saturday here, I'm doing another test with StreamYard to do some interviews. So before testing the interviews with TECHNOTHANKS, you guys and gals come on and we'll talk all together. Have some fun. If you all want to come on and talk to me, and at the same time, I'll leave the live stream up and people will come and see who's, M. Henwaki, absolutely, NASA, same here. They're disappointing me. I was disappointed to hear what they had to say too, which is absolutely nothing. What if they don't really know much about aliens at all? Juice, the wall. I think that's very intelligent what you said. Absolutely, that possibility can't be ruled out. Only studied how to recreate UFOs, the final false flag alien invasion to secure the next big wave of defense funds. Yes, you understand. Yes, Werner Van Braun's warning. It's true, and I did see that part of Braun's when he had warned it. And yes, the government goes and gets hold of these big ass funds, trillions of dollars, when they declare an emergency. So these are the emergency funds that, like Biden, by the way, he declared an emergency on all levels of everything. And look at his budget now, $6-7 trillion. Whew, that's a lot of beer. So there's lots going on this week, and I will get off already 2:42. I thank you all for being, thanks to the new members, and thanks for taking the time to listen in, to talk with us about the UFO disclosure. We got to admit, it's getting exciting. It's getting exciting. Red Bunny said you might get disappointed. Yeah, honestly, we can't really be disappointed because even if they don't say anything, we know they're in trouble and we know they're hiding it. So now we have the confirmation of them, and we have the news that's probably going to be bugging them a little bit. And except for MSNBC, CNN, ABC, CBC, CBS, all the fake news. In reality, there's only a few good ones. I watch Australia. I got to go to Australia to watch the news. Sky News, pretty impressed with them. Newsmax, a couple times it disappointed me, but I still like them. But, you're either lukewarm, you're either hot or cold. You're either all for truth or you're all for bullshit. And Fox News, can't help but listen there. They're talking about some truth. So it's not even about liking the people that are there, which I do love Tucker Carlson, Hannity. I'm starting to get to know some of them now. So thanks for asking, Lamb Chops. And to all of you for coming by the channel, I really appreciate it. Casper White. I don't subscribe to anyone. I just type in their names and watch their channels. Casper, you are more than welcome. Like I said, lots of people don't subscribe to channels. I do the same thing for certain channels, buddy. Don't worry about it. But Casper White, I've seen you here before too, and I definitely appreciate you stopping by the channels. For me, it helps me getting subscribers, but you don't have to be subscribed to watch the videos. Absolutely not. And I appreciate you coming by, man. Yeah, definitely scrubbing sites. Series 1. Dyson Sphere. Yeah, definitely the Dyson Sphere. More and more, I'm thinking of it. More and more, I'm thinking of it. Yeah, Luis Elizondo said a lot of people are going to get disappointed. Well, they said a lot of people are going to get disappointed. Why? Because they're not going to talk? Maybe. But what I'm hearing is that people are saying people are going to flip out, is what I'm hearing. So near the end of this month, there's going to be a lot of bullcrap. And during the year, there will be 6 major leaks coming out. Major leaks. They'll be leaked. The Navy's going to help us. Military is going to help us. I want to thank every military people in all the countries for serving for your country. But I want to especially thank the American military and every soldier and everyone that's there right now who is talking up, speaking out about the woke culture and about the racist culture as they're explaining, talking about white race being a privileged race and how certain races are bad and certain races are good. They're trying to teach that into the military right now. And a lot of military in the States are speaking out, which I think is absolutely amazing. Listen, the commander of the Space Force is out because of that woke ideology about racism and cultures and stuff. They're talking about, the cultures in the armies. And for a commander to let go is amazing place. Would you quit from being the commander of the Space Force? It's because when you bring race into that and there's other people there. I mean, who's running the show? Who tapped into Canada, UK, France, USA, and is changing all their cultures and ideology? That's not happening in all the other countries. Don't tell me it is. It's bullshit. There's only 4 or 5 countries where all these changes are being done. So white people are being punished. And you know what the worst of it is? The worst of it is that I'm white and I'm being shut up from talking about us being attacked. Sorry, but I'm going to speak out, and that's what it comes down to. It's pressure tactics. So YouTube will be giving out strikes to people that talk too much about COVID, which I got no problem with that anymore. I don't have to talk about it. Everyone knows what's going on, but it's just, freedom of speech is being attacked, and we got to stick together in speaking out. And don't forget, peaceful protests are legal. You want to start a peaceful protest, you get up, you gather some people up, and you go out and you protest. It is legal. It's not legal to block traffic. It's not legal to bring guns to protest. Just don't. Sit on the sidewalk, stand in the park, and talk loud. That's your right. But they're actually, Red Bunnies, you're too stuck on the thought. I respect your opinion, but I'm going to bet with you for the fun of it. And I'm going to disagree with what you said. I believe that disclosure is going to be the most revealing thing you've ever seen in your life, because it already is so far. What they told us already is revealing. They've never admitted anything frig all about UFOs. And now they're actually admitting that the Navy's saying that some of them are real. Whether there's false flags or not, it's because now you're saying, don't get hyped. Dude, I'm already hyped. They're in the ocean. They told us. Disclosure's out. Hello, disclosure's out. We got UFOs bothering military running at 68, 70 knots. Okay, that's both in the air and underwater. So I'm hyped for that. But you could be right that they're not going to say much. But why are they talking every 3 or 4 days? They're bringing out new stuff. It's going to be leaked. And I'm telling you, the government's not going to say frig all. It's going to be leaked. Definitely going to be leaked. Lots is going to be leaked. We have our Navy. The people in the Navy that care about Americans are going to speak out any way they can. Some of them are going to try to leak some things out and bring it out. Hopefully that's what goes on. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it, man. Colonizing Mars. They might be rich, but also bloody stupid. Don't they know there isn't much space left on Mars, according to my research result? Yeah, Channel UTM this weekend launch. Not just that. Yeah, that. And first of all, there's a lot of earthquakes on Mars, by the way. It would make no sense for them going there right now. Lots of meteors and asteroids apparently hit the planet. Yeah, that's what it is, Sam H. It's a game of Monopoly. And Biden's got Boardwalk right now. That's what's going on. Biden's got a get out of jail free card, the bugger. They should make a don't trip in the stairs card. Oh, you tripped in the stairs? Here's a card to get out of hospital for free for tripping in the stairs. I got to make a game like that. Guys, we got to make a board game with Biden, Pelosi, maybe Carlson Tucker or something. Get a few pegs in there. Some people, popular people. Monopoly board game. The old guy said Obama was not telling the truth, and it was a joke when he talked about UFOs. Yeah, of course. Well, listen, the fact they said that, they're a bunch of morons. Obama doesn't have the top secrecy clearance to talk about it, but he was referring to what the guy said, and they don't say frig all. They say, well, it's interesting, you see those lights, you got to wonder what they are, whether they could be foreign or not, and they don't know. And they're just leading us on. It's pathetic. It really is pathetic when you think of it. Shotload Beyond Mystic 2. Hello, brother. Leaky Woo coming to a TV near you. Let's do a part 2 of our last interview. Yeah, we could do a part 2, man, pretty soon. We'd have to wait a little bit, though. At least a couple of days, man. I had problems with my eyes and all, and want to do an interview with TECHNOTHANKS, and I got a couple of things to do. But definitely, man, I had fun going the first time, and I had a bunch of your community members stop by here. And you guys can all check out Jotlo Mystic 2 also. She has a lot of people there. Has some... talks a bit about everything, goes and touches silver, which is get ready. If you ever wanted to buy silver and gold, you buy it fast. Thanks, man. Kathleen Lily Matthews, Caraher, welcome. Mary Burgess, or Burgess, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, my friend. Does ESA, European Space Agency, control NASA via UN? Just wondering. You know what? You're a very intelligent person saying that. And the UN is in charge of possibly, yes, it's possible. It's a big possibility. UN's getting last word over something like that. Dr. Anthony Fauci, right? Are you hearing what's going on with Dr. Anthony Fauci? Getting in trouble. His emails and everything. Oh boy. So how obvious does it have to be? Just a girl looking up. You're so kind. Yeah, Casper, Biden is definitely a puppet. Je me suis mis un petit ventilateur et ça chauffe plus. Ouais. Oh, ça chauffe plus. OK. Parce qu'on a dit ça chauffe plus. Ouais, moi, tout pareil, man. Un ventilateur sur pied, Becquetaine, là, 3 vitesses. Mais il fait chaud quelque chose de rare. C'est l'humidité là, qui commence, man. Hein? Hey, Thomas, un gros merci, man, pour le support que tu donnes à toutes les chaînes. Hein? C'est très apprécié. Hey, Rolls, Sky News Australia. Thanks. No. And I'm giving a really great shout out to Sky News Australia. Hats off. Bow down. 5 thumbs up. 6 stars. They talk a lot about Canada and about everything. The States, Canada, Harry. Harry. They talk a lot about Harry and what's going on. And they're pretty down to earth. I love them. They're talking about a lot of truth. And I swear to God, today I watched 7 reports on Sky News Australia. Last night, probably about 16 reports. They come up with these really short reports, 3, 4, 5 minutes, but often, which is pretty, it's awesome. You're welcome, Darla Lama. Tuning in from Utah, not far from the Skinwater Ranch. Yes, thank you, Kim. Thanks a lot. It's a pleasure, Kim. And thanks for the help, too. USA Patriot, can't we just be done? Yeah, exactly. Done. Yeah, dumb. Well, if we keep drinking the water, we'll all be dumb in a couple of months. So Mercury turns people gay. Well, I'll be damned. Glenn Curley, Sky News is run by... Hey, Glenn, I believe it. It's the same news. Definitely. Fun fact about Tucker, he started his career as a leftist. Oh, that's actually really awesome. I heard that the other day too. Used to wear a bow tie and all. Yeah. I heard that recently. So he made a major shift, right? He was hired. He found out that, they were telling some lies, and then, well, he went on his own, which he's being attacked on all ends too. That's awesome to know, though. Yeah, so we will do that part 2 soon, man. You have to at least give me a week or 2 for sure. My eyes and stuff like that there, and there's so much going on here. And hey, man, I may even be in the movie. You know that? I met up with the former head administrator, director, a joint director of MUFON, and he's had a lot of experiences himself, spiritual encounters and stuff like that, and some things that are going on. But he made a movie called South Shore 2. If ever you want to look it up, Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 2. It's called South Shore. It's Jean-Claude Moyen. Probably, definitely a guy you're probably also going to want to meet. And yeah, possibility we'll be seeing something related to some of the work that I'm doing, maybe in his movie. So that's excellent news. Some interviews coming up, bunch of things. Missy L, love you back. Thanks again, Mary Burgess, for being here, eh? That is a fun fact, eh, Jersey? Hey, almost 3 o'clock, guys. I was able to make it 2 hours with you. Or should I say, you were able to make it 2 hours with me. Yesterday, I didn't even get a video up. Yeah, hey, I'm going to say I took a break. I didn't want to. I had a hard time taking a break. I don't like stopping what I'm doing. So we got some rain, and I answered a few comments, turned the screen off, went to bed at 9 o'clock the day before yesterday, did it again yesterday. But now I'm going to be up for 2 days now. I'm ready to do a badass video and stuff. There'll be a video up late tonight. Is it tonight? Where am I due here for a video? Tonight here or the French channel? No, French channel. They got to see that video. So daytime UFO, go check it out. My last video. Maybe it's a drone. Look up in 2016, China Lake, California, drone test. And you're going to see everything that they did. They had hundreds or thousands of drones up in the air. And I took some snapshots, slowed down the image, and we got ourselves some drones with wings, straight like cigars, with 2 wings in the center. And that is exactly what I saw the other day. So maybe the American drones are coming right up to here. I'm along the border. Who knows? We'll be checking that out. To be real and deceive in Hebrew. Oh, I believe it. A-rolls, they're definitely doing that for sure. Yes, so ready for leaks. USA Patriot. Bring them on the leaks. Definitely. I think it's really sad what America has become. It is in so little time, man. I'm not saying it was ever perfect. No, but they sure tried. This is just humiliation for the global stage to see from the inside out. It really is, and it's sad. And the worst of it, max autism, what did Americans prove? That they were not violent at all. Very civilized people. Now think of what's going on to them. And they're not protesting. They're respecting the laws and stuff, even when they know they got screwed and that the government's scandalous and corrupt. Not very, very bad race, is it? Very bad country, is it? It's a country very civilized, very, they all have guns. So it's going to come down to a war, probably a civil war at one point. I don't know. It's probably going to have to turn out to that. So did we drop one on China yet? What the hell are we waiting for? Neo-Marxist. Yes, it is very bad, Bear Post. We have the BLM Marxist that quit, signed off from being, pulled out from being a founder with her $6 million homes. She did what she had to do. Divide and conquer, oldest trick in the book. Absolutely. That's what they're doing, lamb chops. And you said it, oldest trick in the book. Damn right. All the Shama government lied to us severely since industrial era. Yep. I believe that. Gotten worse, up to no, and don't appear they will change. No, I believe the first pandemics were the same thing as what they're doing now. Human experiment. Human experimental with medicine. That's all they were doing. What is good for me is not for thee is their motto. Yeah. Scary stuff, eh? Thanks, Frank Moss. Thanks, bro. Hey, Scratch. Just getting off here, but I want to say thanks to everybody. And I'm going to try not to stay around too long. Thanks to all my patrons. I will have a live stream. I do want to say hello to you all this weekend, 8 o'clock, Saturday. Go check it out. I got to post up. Members, Sunday. I'll get it up again. Remind you all. Do some tests Saturday and Sunday probably about the live stream. So I can make a bang up video with TECHNOTHANKS. Got a lot of stuff coming up. Just had that interview with Carole Lozé on the radio. I got 2 of them, guys. Go check it out. And another interview coming up. Part 2. A lot of bullshit channels out there, man. A lot of bullshit channels out there. And there's some channels I just don't want to have my name beside. Jean-Claude Mystic too. There's some guys out there that are attacking my channel, and I'm noticing how all of you are so oriented around them and stuff like that. So I pull away from those jerk offs. I stay away from the bullshit. This is my full-time job, and you got people with bigger channels than me that are just in it for the trolling, which makes me sick. John Kirkland, welcome. Yeah, a lot of bullshit, jealous channels out there. Didn't appreciate my own theories and the way I do the work, and I'm not going to stop doing the work the way I do it. That's for sure. The CIA library as some things under extraterrestrial as a search query. Yes, rear end necessities. Absolutely welcome, and I'm seeing that myself too. Theblackvault.com, which is a CIA site. If you all want to see the drones real easily, theblackvault.com, look at one of the 4 boxes on the top right corner, and you will see there's a leaked video, Navy video there again, another leak, and there's another, they talk about the drones that I want you to see in 2016. I want you to see the amount of drones that were all over the place in the sky there. So they're miniature, guys, about this big. So that means they can be all over Canada, the States, all over the place. These drones, Hey, more than 3 million people a year vanished. Sir Lurks-a-Lot, would it even be possible for us to speak in 1 year to 3 million people? Probably not. Imagine that. It's a trafficking system that we have some protectors that we thought were protectors that are actually involved in helping hide the trafficking. That's the biggest cover-up in the bloody world. Biggest cover-up and everything. It's disgusting. Watched a remote viewer look at Mars last week. Saw large cities that are resource trading and refueling posts full of galactic races. Large city is called Uranica. Saw Arcturians and Palladians. Thanks for sharing that, Michael Stark. Large cities, research, trading, and refueling. See, I believe that. I believe all the pipes that we are seeing are very large refineries for fuel as they're traveling from galaxy to galaxy, or maybe just inside of our solar system. Sparky 804, I did not see you. Welcome. Anunnaki, welcome. Did not see him either. Here's Sparkle 804. That cigar thing you were talking about, I remember seeing shows about them back in the 90s when I was a kid. Absolutely, Sparky 804. Maybe they've been around ever since. That could very well be, and that's true what you said. It's old news. But now, like I said, in 2016, that was the first swarm of drones that was ever filmed. Thousands of drones. It was amazing. It would go up to an object and the drones would form a circle all around the object. So these drones are controlled with the mouse and the screen by pointing and lining them up and making them red to go faster and ready in the. It was that stupid. It was amazing. I saw a large drone here last year come right down to my house. I laughed and I smiled at it like that. But what I should have done is I should have shot it down. Hear me out. If ever you're in a yard and you see a drone come to your yard, grab a baseball and smash it, because there's not supposed to be any drone in your yard. That's for sure. And that tripped me out. That's what I mean by shoot it down. I fucking meant shoot it down. I have a bat. Maybe some people have other things. Thousands of years of sightings, and now 2021, we're going to talk about it. Makes me wonder. Yeah, because something happened. Now they're being attacked by something. It's a drone of alien tech. They send them for same reasons we do. That makes sense, Anunnaki. Inspect and report. Piloted by AI cyber type creatures, the real aliens stay out of the fray. Absolutely. Why not? And hearing things like that, Anunnaki, for me, makes sense. What you said is probably very plausible. Hey, 2 hours. I am going to have to get off, everybody. We're going to continue the conversation tonight, as it was always fun. It's always fun. I thank you all for the ongoing support. Absolutely amazing. I can't thank you enough, actually. So we got a lot of things coming on. Patreons, be checking the patron page for the giveaway Saturday again, and Sunday members. So Saturday and Sunday, there's giveaways, and I'll be talking about it during the day. And Nigel Peppercock, I did not see him. Hey, Mr. Peppercock. Gave it the middle finger. Yes, actually, lamb chops. That's what it started off when I saw it going down. And you know what it was? 4 big branches, man, with the big propellers. It had 3 lights in front, red, yellow, and blue, and it had a camera. And it was a big ass drone. It was as big as a big ass plate, like a platter. And I didn't find that it was a cheap drone, like of kids and stuff like that. And it was really silent, and it came down. It was 10:30 at night, and it was looking at me. So I said, hi. So this drone came down 4 feet from my telescope and was staring at the scope. I swear to God, I saw it come down. Thanks to you, Carol, Muffet Carol, and thank you so much for becoming a member. I love you guys. Thanks, Jean-Claude. Beyond Mystic. I'll be in touch, bro, soon. I don't know if you notice my emails. It's been a month. Haven't been back there. It's totally effed up. And that's my Gmail that I opened with my channel, so I'm not getting rid of it. But been having a lot of problems with my eyes. Not really contacting anyone for a while. But I'm maintaining the videos. But I'll be around, man. If they're flying in their airspace, why haven't they shot them down? It was with their enemies they would have. See, that Kentrell, Prophet, welcome, my friend. That makes no sense, right? That they would not shoot them down, right? Because they have the capability of doing that. So like the 216 drones, it's because it's the Americans doing the tests, right? Like the triangle crafts, why did they not shoot one? Boy. You wouldn't want it to be out of this world, because we're dead if we shoot down a UFO. I think that's where they're at, but we'll find out. Thanks again, Muffet Carol, everybody for becoming members, Andromeda Native, Kim, and everyone for the contributions. Thank you so much. Dana, Michael Stark, you're totally right. Oh, he disappeared. Michael Stark disappeared. Human trafficking, and yes, adrenochrome crap is the biggest problem. All these surface issues are trying to hide. Yes, that's the true fight we humans must deal with. Yeah, and now that it's exposed, it's like, obviously, they're going to kill a whole bunch of people, right? F-Donkey, hello. Scratch, there is planet, and there's fed up. This is their planet, and they're fed up with dumb humans doing their best to destroy it. Yeah, that makes sense too, Scratch. Damn right about that, man. Crawface. Hey, brother. Thanks for the contributions, man, and everybody. I interview right away, man. I won't be able to do one this week, that's for sure, man. I'm over my head and stuff, but I will go check out the invite. I'm doing a bit too much right now, man. That's what's going on. Russia announced they're dropping the U.S. petrodollar. Yep, for other currencies. Thoughts? It's going to happen. The currencies and with the inflation in the States now, everything's going down to zero. They're going to use credits. Bitcoins and cryptocurrencies are going to go up and down. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. But there is a change in currency. Look, Dominican Republic, Mexico, with the peso, there's all these change in currencies that are starting by the countries in Europe and stuff and coming down this way. It's going to happen here too. But is it because of the New World Order, or is the reason why everything's crashing because they decided to start the New World Order? It made no sense. They declared the New World Order. Martial law came in. All of a sudden, how does that work though? How does that work? In a matter of 1 month, they started teaching masturbation to children in school. Are you all hearing that in the news? Kindergartens in the States? Yep, that's right. If I'm happy my son's not in school anymore, because I'd be in jail. I would be in jail right now. Definitely. They are. Casper White, the military is definitely spying on me. I have a military guy just here in Montreal that was trying to hack me to get in as a spy in my computer. That he has other people here. He's military, Royal Mounted Police retired, attacking the channel. Big asshole. I confronted it, made a video about it, put his face right here. He's a cop, man, right in Montreal, man. GRSC, Royal Mounted Police, put up his ugly ass face and told everyone, why is this guy harassing me, guys? He fucked off. And that's what I do. I expose all their faces when they start connecting with me. They better watch it. I'm a little crazy. Docu-movie is moving out, exposing all trafficking. Must watch to Red Pill Public and Wake. And watch South Shore. Those of you, the movie's already out by Jean-Claude Moyen. And he's the the former joint director of MUFON. And he's the one that has confronted me to do some, maybe a little project. He's doing a big project, and he's going to maybe get me in a movie, guys, which I haven't really talked about much, but it's going to be very interesting. Who doesn't want my research in a movie? I mean, think of it. We want to expose the truth, right? So that would be a plus. And that way I'll be able to make it before John Walson, because John Walson owes us a movie. He said that, what was it? Was it Lucas or something had called him up or something he said? Or was it Spielberg, right? John Walson said that Spielberg demanded some footage of him. So that's good news. Knowing that my footage is clearer than his, he's probably going to call me too. So that way we'll be able to get something up. John Walson, I'll never forget you, baby. Never forget you. Hello, Bruce. I think they're just going to release grains of sand. One for every year. Yes. But even some pebbles to really get you into it. That's what they're going to do. They would have to release 40 years of information when it's too late. Thanks. It's true, Luis. Rosero Tejada. You're absolutely right about it. Just like the humans, good and bad people. Yes. Later, people. Yeah, I'm just getting off, Jula. But I'll be on in 6 hours. I'll be back in 6 hours, everyone. And I'll talk to you all soon. Thank you, Davey85, longtime subscriber. Haven't caught a live stream in a while now, but just want to say I'm a really big fan of your work, Bruce. That means a lot, Davey85. I have a lot of people that don't have time to come to the streams. Some people don't take time to subscribe or like the videos. They just pop in and watch the videos, and I really love you for it, and thank you all for it. My brother Crawlface is in the house. So I am going to get off, my friends, and I'll see you all very soon. And I can't thank you all enough for the ongoing support to the channel. It's all because of you that I'm still here. Angel Dreams. Hello, Northern California. Dar Smile. Hi, Darla. Take care. Dar Smile. I've heard of that before. Dar Smile. Welcome. I'm sure I'm missing something that Crawlface said, because I always do. Thanks, everyone, eh? Really appreciate everyone. Missy L. Take care, everybody. Long-time listener, Dar Smile. Love ya. Thank you. I appreciate that, my friends. Bitcoins is being used by criminals, deep state, trafficking, etc. See, that's the thing, Sir Lurks a lot. I'm very skeptical about it. I've never gotten the Bitcoin, even though it went from $3 to $3,000. I'm very careful with it, because I believe what's going to happen is exactly what you said. It's going to crash, because exactly what's going on. I mean, it's dark currency. DMT will lock a whole new can of worms for scientists and governments. Maybe they just realized everyone has it, and now they want to stop us from being able to create it. Exactly. That's what's going on, brother. Yeah, Darla, it was an amazing stream. And yeah, damn right, man. Oh, it always comes down to the gold, right? Big demand on silver too, guys. A lot of satellites are going up, and silver's in demand. Billions of ounces have to be bought in the States to just in 2022, I think. Glenn Curley can see in the dark. I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably true, man. It's because the people that made the vaccine were dark. I don't mean dark black color skin. I mean like dark people. Andrew, absolutely. And that can of worms has definitely been busted open. Yeah, it's somebody ripped open the can is what happened. So now they're just starting to fall out, and everyone's going, what the hell? It's exactly what's going on, Crawlface. They will implement Schnorr algorithm with quantum resistance, though. Just having a quantum computer won't break Bitcoin. No, but you see what's going on, eh? All these new technologies, the AI that's being used in bad ways, and of course, AI is going to be used in good ways too. Crawlface talked a lot about that in a couple of his videos. It depends on how it's going to go. Like, are they going to make robots to come get us in our houses, or are they going to make, robots defend the earth? That's what we should do, is make robots to fight against the aliens coming. Send them up there in UFOs. Oops, I think that's what they're doing, eh? Obviously, imagine getting to that point, creating a race, getting them to drive bloody UFOs, and to have them invade other galaxies. Channel Man. Yeah, Bruce always tries to hook up with everybody, answers, and suit the breeze with all. Thank you, Channel Man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I always try, man, and I miss everybody sometimes. Sorry about that. Oh, yes, sir, Crawlface. Didn't miss much. Just chilling. Yes. Fluff Force. One, didn't see you. Hello. Thanks, guys. So I'll be back on in a bit, and I'll talk to y'all really, really soon. I love you all. Thanks for the support. Stay strong. Continue believing in what you believe in, and don't let them get you down. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye. Thanks, Darla. Thanks, everyone.